Hey guys, it's me, it's Queen Allset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. All right, guys, so one of the things I wanted to say first and foremost, as always, is if you know somebody who needs to hear this information, please pass this video on to them. Likewise, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment in the comment section if you would like to. So first thing I wanted to say was that this was a really rough weekend for a lot of people. The full moon started on Thursday and it was in Aquarius. It very quickly went into Pisces, so it wasn't in Aquarius long. And as soon as it went into Pisces, a lot of people told me they were angry, they were weepy, they were sad. Some people were like, I don't even know what was wrong with me because nothing was wrong, which was what I was saying. I was like, nothing's wrong. So what is going on here? So I hope that all of you feel better. A lot of people told me in the comment section and in the community section that they had a rough weekend. So I hope you guys feel better. I definitely do. And that's just how the zodiac is sometimes. That's how the heavens are sometimes. Sometimes, you know, something really strange happens and it's like, what is going on here, you know? So today I'm going to answer a question. Now, this is a very short question, so it'll probably be a really short video. The question is about babies who are born on the cusp. Many of you may have been born on the cusp, as a matter of fact. What does that mean? To be born on the cusp means that you were born when one zodiac sign is going into another zodiac sign. So for example, if you were born on February the 15th, you are an Aquarius, but you're born right before Aquarius goes into Pisces. So many times these cusp babies take on characteristics of the other sign. So in this case, this child is an Aquarius and they may take on some characteristics of Pisces as well, since that's the sign that they're going into. Likewise, if you're born on January, let's say the 16th, you're definitely a Capricorn, but you're going into the sign of Aquarius. So some of them have some Aquarian traits. So the thing to look out for, or the thing to be mindful of, is that those people are not going to be as closely, they're going to have some traits that others don't have. Basically, they're going to have some traits from the other sign that some of us might not have. So if you're born on a cusp, you have to look at specific information for your birthday and those born on a cusp. And most astrology pages and things like that, they have a whole area or section dedicated to the cusp. And it tells you what dates it is and when it ends and when it begins. So that's what a cusp is. And a lot of people are born on a cusp. And sometimes they inbox me and they say, you know, this is my birthday and I am X. Why do I not feel or act like X? Now, sometimes that's not because they're born on a cusp. Sometimes it's because of other things that's going on in their chart, such as their moon sign or their rising sign. But other times it is because they're born on the cusp, so they're taking on characteristics of the other zodiac sign that is closest to their own. So if you're on the cusp, or your child is, or somebody else that you know, you have to remember to look at the other characteristics of that other sign as well. So like I said in my example, if somebody's born on February 15th, I will also look and see if any of the Pisces characteristics affected that person as well. And you'll come to find in some cases more than others. I know some people who are born on the cusp that don't have almost any characteristics of the other sign. And I know some people who are a 50-50 split. So it really depends on the person, their chart, and also which one of those two has the more dominating planet. Like, for example, if you're on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius, for example, Capricorn and Aquarius are both ruled by Saturn. So you're going to have a lot more of that Saturn energy, but you already had some of it anyway. But then that Uranus energy comes in, and that Uranus energy may make the person, if it's closer to Aquarius, the Uranus energy may make the person, like on the 5th, I think I said it was January the 16th. So if you're a January the 16th baby, you might be more free spirited than the average Capricorn, you see. So it's going to add a little bit of change into your characteristic, and it could be good and it could not be good. It depends on what it is. So for a Capricorn to get a little bit more free spirited energy could be great, because it could make them less rigid. Now go to the baby who's born on February the 15th, and they're on the cusp of Pisces. This baby may have more emotional intelligence, or maybe just be more emotional than the average Aquarius. The average Aquarius is not, it's not that we don't have emotions, because we definitely do, but we're usually in control of them. So a baby who's born on the 15th might not be as in control of those emotions as a baby born on February 1st, for example. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? It could be either or, because it could be somebody who's more expressive of their emotions, or it could be somebody who's an emotional mess, you know? So it depends on how they handle the energy. So whenever you're looking at that, you have to ask yourself that question. I have another cusp here that I wrote down. This one is the Aries Taurus cusp. This is somebody, for example, born, let's say you're born on, what is this? This looks like April the 16th. So let's say you're born on April 16th. It says here you are an Aries, but you're going into the Taurus energy. So this person is going to be probably more Aries, and they're going to have some Taurus traits. Now, again, is that good or bad? Well, it depends on which traits they pick up, because an Aries Taurus cusp, and if they pick up being stubborn, for example, may be a very difficult person to deal with, because they're going to be aggressive from the Aries energy. And then, well, they're potentially aggressive. Not all Aries are aggressive, but a lot of them are. So potentially aggressive from the Aries energy, and then stubborn from the Taurus energy. So you're dealing with an aggressive, stubborn person. That is not making that any easier, you know? So it just depends, like I said, on what the two combinations are. Some combinations may make life easier, and some combinations may make them more difficult. The Capricorn Aquarius cusp that I mentioned before, they may really enjoy being able to have more freedom, being a more free spirit. You know, that kind of thing may be enjoyable to them. So it really depends on what the combination is. Okay, guys, time for me to get going. So if you want to talk with me or you want to get a reading, all of my information will be underneath this video. See you later.